Welcome to today's prayer perspective. Over the last few days, we have learned some of the thoughts of Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sacks Zatzal as he approached Tefillah, specific tefillot, and the way the Avot, our forefathers, approached Tefillah and their impact on the Shemona Esrei that we recite. And yet, in a broader sense, Rabbi Sacks viewed prayer as a ladder, as if we were climbing the ladder just as Yaakov Avinu did in the dream of the angels. And we begin that climb with the Psukei de Zimram, verses of praise from the Tehillim, some of the most magnificent poetry ever written, in which we see the world, explained Rabbi Sacks, as God's masterpiece, suffused with his radiance. Once we are prepared and understand that beauty, we're then prepared for revelation. The Berchot Kriyat Shema and the Amidah itself. We reach Baruch Hu, and the blessings surrounding the Shema, we're coming close to the apex of all of Tefillah. And so we recall how the heavenly angels recite the Kedusha. We've reached that point of revelation, and then we express it even further with the unity of God and the expression of love, of loving God, b'chol levavcha, v'chol nafshecha, v'chol miodecha, the recitation of the Kriyat Shema, which leads to the Amidah, the supreme height of prayer. This Amidah is recited in three ways, explained Rabbi Sacks. The silent Amidah by individuals, reminding us of prophetic prayer. The Chazarat Hashatz, the repetition representing priestly worship and prayer as an offering. And then the Kedusha, the opportunity to step before God as the ministering angels step before him, and prayer as a mystical experience. We've reached the top, and now we begin the descent with Tachanun, which we speak privately and intimately to the King. It's at this point that we plead for God's mercy. We speak not of his love, but of the defiance of the love by the Jewish people. Then comes Ashrei, and all of the following sections, which are similar to the Psukei de Zimra, but not speaking of creation, but rather as redemption. With the words, Uval Tzion Goel, a redeemer will come to Tzion. We're not the same after we experienced all of this tefillah, and therefore we're able to now say the Aleinu, which is a prayer that talks of the future, of the time of the Mashiach. We've been transformed. As Rabbi Sacks wrote, we see the world in a different light. Perhaps we radiate a different light. We've spoken to and listened to God. We've aligned ourselves with the moral energies of the universe. We have become, in Lurianic terminology, vessels for God's blessing. We are changed by prayer. We've climbed to the heights, and we've then emerged from those heights, returning to our daily experience. And the question we must face is, have tefillah changed us? Has it helped us enter into their daily lives inspired, transformed?